What's going on, Legion? As you're like always, and we are back with some more 21 Pilots. I hit my hand on my desk. Yay. I think it's been roughly 6 days or so since I did the last one, right? Like, I remember I said I was going to do them kind of consecutively. I don't really want to do them week by week, but I also made only the one video. So now I'm making kind of like the rest of them, the 3 that I have. We're going to be doing the hype. I will be doing a little bit of what we used to do for those that remember how 21 Pilot reactions used to be, with a little bit of the breakdown of the lyrics. Like how we used to do it a while back, and it was pretty popular. Everybody in the comments, for the most part, over 50% were like, yeah, we like this, which is, I used to read through the lyrics after the song and then just kind of say, I think this means this. Although we all knew that it didn't mean that, but we were doing what I interpreted it that the lyrics meant, even though I kind of already knew what the stuff was already about. We're not going to be going that deep, but we're going to be checking out some of the stuff at the end of the video. Also, it's always very weird. Like, every time I think about doing a 21 Pilot reaction, I especially like this specific video right here, I get kind of embarrassed. I'm not gonna lie, because there's no music video as far as I understand. Yeah, there's nothing here, so it's just kind of me just listening, and I kind of feel like a jackass. This isn't like a diss track or something where I'm like, holy shit, the guy just said he's gonna Chris Benoit's family. Like, and that's a real line, by the way. There's nothing like that. There's no oh my god moments. So unless the song is very high like tempo and has like some crazy segments in it, it's just kind of going to be me checking out the song. But with that, which is one of the reasons why I read through the lyrics beforehand, like, it doesn't really ruin the song. Let's be real. I didn't read the lyrics as if I was singing. I was just kind of seeing what the message was. Half of this is the music itself, right? Not just the words. And I just kind of highlighted a few of the lyrics that I kind of thought that stood out to me specifically. And I think maybe we're going to kind of do it that way. We're going to try it out. It's kind of in between. But with that, let's just get into it, check it out, see what it's all about. Let's hope it's good. I'm not going to really go on the whole pausing and giving my feedback unless something really kind of like awesome, in my opinion, happens. And then I might stop and be like, that was really good. I like this. And that's really it. There's really only 2 different paragraphs of different lines in this song. Everything else is a chorus, and then the ending is just kind of amalgamation of the first 2 paragraphs. So it's a very interesting song. I've never really seen a lot of music. I don't pay attention to 21 Pilots, but I don't notice a lot of songs that have that. Usually it's like 3, maybe 4 different chunks of different dialogue in between the chorus, then the ending. This is just 2. I'm kind of excited to see how they do the song. So let's just, like I said, get into it, and hopefully it's good. Everybody said in the comments, well, at least one person, maybe everybody, but some people said in the comments that I'm going to like the hype, so I'm doing this one first.
Sometimes I feel cold, even paralyzed. My interior world needs to sanitize. I've gotta step through or I'll dissipate. I'll record my step through from my basement tapes. Nice to know my kind will be on my side. I don't believe the hype, and you know you're a terrible sight, but you'll be just fine. Just don't believe the hype.
Pretty good.
Yeah, they might be talking behind your head. Your exterior
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
No, I don't know which way I'm going, but I can hear my way around. No, I don't know which way I'm going, but I can hear my way around. No, I don't know which way I'm going, but I can hear my way around.
I like the chorus. It's alright.
No, I don't know which way I'm going, but I can hear my way around.
A little better.
But I can hear my way around. Nice to know my kind will be on my side. I don't believe the hype, and you know you're a terrible sight, but you'll be just fine. Just don't believe the hype.
Be fine, guys.
Nice to know my kind will be on my side. I don't believe the hype, and you know you're a terrible sight, but you'll be just fine. Just don't believe the hype. Nice to know my kind will be on my side. I don't believe the hype.
Hold on. Before I lose it. Nico and the Niner just started randomly playing. Fuck, that kind of threw me off. Shit. Hold on. Just brace. Now, hold on. Just listen for a second. Did anybody else think that the hype reminded them of
Today is gonna be
this
the day
song?
that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out.
Anybody?
Sure, you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
Anybody? Did that song remind them of this?
And all the roads we have to walk are winding.
I actually don't remember all these lyrics.
And all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one.
All right, so that of course was Oasis, Wonderwall. So there's just a certain tone, a certain song, a certain whatever that the hype reminded me of, just right off the bat. Well, not off the bat, but just kind of about halfway through, maybe over halfway or so. I don't know. Did anybody else feel that? Because that it did for me. That's when I started like looking around and I was like really trying to get the lyrics. I think it was the lyric because maybe is the lyric I was trying to sort out in my head. I don't know if anybody else got that vibe, but I sure as hell did. Which is not a bad thing. That's a great song. I love that song. That's an awesome song by Oasis. And it's a classic. It's part of everything. It's music, man. You got to be inspired by something, even though if they weren't. So that was just something like that literally caught me. The beginning of this song reminds me of like the way I feel. The beginning of the song was kind of like the way it sounded. Maybe not so much the lyrics, whatever, but excuse me, the way it sounded. It reminded me of like the SNL sketch where cool guys don't look at explosions. I can see someone walking away after not looking at the building or whatever blowing up behind them as the song is just kind of very chill playing as like the Terminator just walks away or something. Maybe not the Terminator, but yeah. So some of the lyrics that kind of stood out to me was the first lines. It was the whole first chunk, which was, sometimes I feel cold, even paralyzed. My interior world needs to sanitize. So like, I mean, whether I know, whether we know what that means or not, or, you looked it up, he says it means this, whatever. For me, it was just something very interesting to hear, talking about, the interior world, like maybe his mind needs to be sanitized, like scrub clean of all the horrible thoughts or pain or things that plague him. I've got to step through or I'll dissipate. I'll record my steps through. I'll record my step through for my basement tapes, and I think that's more of a like maybe he's documenting something. That's just kind of how I took it. That was like the first thing he says. That was the first chunk of the song, and I was like, all right, yeah, I like how that sounds. Also, reading on it may not seem like a lot, but it's more hard to read knowing you're listening. Just saying that. And then like I think it was like paragraph 3, I believe. Paragraph 2 had some good stuff, but nothing really jumped out. I mean, it had something to it, but I didn't want to be copying. Literally, the song has 3 paragraphs they're all different, and the rest of it's the chorus. And then the ending of it is the blend of all 3 paragraphs. So that's how the song is. So I didn't really want to just do the whole song. I think it was paragraph. It says paragraph 2. I think it's 2. Yeah, they might be talking behind your head, which I thought was just a unique way of saying talking behind your back, behind your head, or possibly even another personality back there. Who knows? You can take that any way you want. Your exterior world. So the first part had the interior world needed to be sanitized. Now we're talking about your exterior world can step off instead. Like, as you can take that, I guess, in a few different ways. It's like the way I'm looking at it is you can tell the world to shove it, to get the F out of my face, because I don't care, whatever. It might take some friends and a warmer shirt, but you don't get thick skin without getting burnt. That was a pretty simple rhyme scheme right there, but what was cool about it is that he kind of threw it back to the sometimes I feel cold, even paralyzed, and then the next chunk he's talking about getting burnt. It's maybe not a direct correlation, but he's literally using words that are complete opposites that somehow chain these things together. It's a song. It all kind of blurs together. So that was just kind of a few of the lyrics that I looked at, and I was like, yeah, okay, I like what he's doing. I like how he's doing it, or what they are doing. It was really cool for me. I don't know. Literally, the last chunk of that song really reminded me of the Oasis song, Wonderwall. I don't know. Let me know. Did you get that, or after I played it, did you hear kind of the tone maybe that sounded similar, or at least at the very least you get how I might have heard that in this song. Let me know how you. I want to know how people received about that. You know, whether I'm way off base in your opinion, whether you're like, oh shit, I didn't even think of that, or pick that up, or you're like, something was there I didn't know, or I did know. Yeah, it's all cool. The comments are always really fun on the 21 Pilot videos. I do enjoy seeing all the comments, even if I don't get to everybody's comments. I am sorry, but at the very least, I do read them. But sometimes people are like, ugh! And I'm like, well, how do you thumbs up? Like, I'll heart your comment, I guess. But there's just some comments that are just ambiguous that way, where it's like, what can I add to that? I can't add to your comment. You're making a statement. You're not asking anything. And yeah, I agree. You know, that's kind of how some of those go. But I think I have like 16 comments I haven't read yet, because I've been lazy. They just kind of piled up over the last day or two, which is lucky. 16 is not a whole lot. Yeah. So I want to be checking out Neon Gravestones and some other one. I can't remember. I'll also be checking out some MMA stuff, checking out some new Bond 25. It's behind the scenes of like this new 007 movie or something. So we're going to be checking out a few stuff. Like I said, I got like 13 videos to make right now. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff coming out if you want to check out all the other stuff. If you do check out any of the other videos, I just kind of want to say this now. If you do happen to check out anything else on the channel, and whether you want to leave a comment or not, if you want to say, hey, I'm from the top videos, that's just kind of a cool thing for me to know, because it's like an unofficial statistic bar to how many people that come and check out this stuff might branch over to see other things, if you want to. If you don't check out any of the other videos I do, that's completely fine as well. It's not for everybody. There's a lot of nerd stuff, weeb stuff, comic stuff, movie stuff, TV show stuff, anime stuff, and other all fail and MMA, which I'm going to be doing as well. So if none of that stuff interests you, or my versions of them, that's cool. I understand. But for anybody that checks out any of that stuff, like the incredible Abby, that stops by and checks out some stuff, or Twitter, let me know. I love to see and love to hear all the people coming from other videos and saying, hey, I'm checking out some of your other stuff. If not, again, it's cool. I've blabbed for a long time, and it wouldn't be a traditional, old school, to the core top reaction here on SLE if it wasn't running over 15 minutes. I mean, I could almost blab for a 20-minute video. I'm not going to. But we all know that the videos take about 15, 20-minute long to get done, to get wrapped up, because then I start blabbing, I start talking about stuff, and then blah, 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 blah. And yeah, I'm still here. I don't know why, but I'm glad you're here. Hi. And you can go ahead and always throw that down below anywhere you wish. Remember, it's with a Y, not an I. Don't be that guy or girl. Either way, I did have a lot of fun getting back to the top reactions. I will be doing some more. Sometimes I get out of the groove of doing 21 Pilot stuff. If you want to see more, link some more stuff. I may not get to it right away, but if I ever feel myself, drifting away from music, I only have 3 of these videos to do. We will be, shit, it is going to be a 20-minute video, isn't it? Fuck. We will be, stop, minimize, thank you. Open this, go to these, go to my reactions, go to my need to do reactions. There is, do I even have it on here? I don't think I do. I think it's on my browser. Fuck. It's not, I don't know where you went. It was here. It was the, is it in this list right here? It might be down here in the list, the 21 Pilot list. And I don't remember at all how to say the freaking name of it. So we're at 19 minutes. Hold on. Come on. There's My Blood. Oh, yeah, there it is. It was the chlorine location something. I'm sure some of you guys know what I'm talking about. I cannot find it on this list right here, but it was the chlorine location session. I think is what the name of it was. I'll eventually find it somewhere, and find it. It was up on my list of stuff right here. Is it this one? Don't play. Stop. Shut up. Don't be a skank. No, this is the Bandito Tour, episode 1. I don't know what that is. I don't even know why that's up there. Did it somehow get jumbled up? Oh, either way, I will be doing the chlorine location session song. So I'll be checking that out, and I guess apparently there's a Bandito thing on my browser that I at one point was like, yeah, I'm going to do this. 20 minutes. Fuck. I wanted not to get 20 minutes. I'll see you on whatever video I'm doing next. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We're back with some 21 Pilot stuff. If you want to leave a comment down below, love to see you leave other comments. Yeah.